Liz Tait. Liz?
I'm here to talk about a fundraising idea that inspires me every day in the work that I do. It's perhaps not the most original idea, but it's a really simple idea that raises such a significant amount of money that I think it is worthy of a place on this stage today. So for a moment, I want to take you to the beautiful country of Austria. Many of us know Austria for its mountains, for Mozart, for skiing, and indeed the sound of music. And for a moment, I want you to imagine Austria in 1995. When I look back at 1995, it's known actually for sad circumstances like the Bosnian War and indeed the Brixton riots. But I'm going to talk about something a little bit happier than that. In fact, I want to celebrate the work of a wonderful organisation who many of you all know called Greenpeace. In 1995, on a summer's day, as fundraisers at Greenpeace sat in a cafe in Austria with a little-known agency, they signed a contract to recruit 1,000 regular givers. And I believe that at that time, little did they know that what they were doing that day would change the face of fundraising, not only in the UK, but all around the world. They changed their own fortunes and the fortunes of hundreds of other good causes. Yay. It was a simple idea, really. Many of you will have guessed already. What was so simple and so perfect about it was combining the most powerful form of communication there is, talking to people face to face, with the idea of signing up people to long-term sustainable giving through a direct debit. That fusion of those two simple ideas has created and sparked a fundraising phenomenon all around the world. And it not only worked for Greenpeace in Austria, it now works for them in over 20 countries, and it works for great causes in more than 30 countries around the world, from India, across South America, across Europe, China, and Thailand. And personally, I don't think you can get better than that, an idea that raises billions of pounds in multiple countries. I believe that face-to-face fundraising, it not only raises billions of pounds, but nothing can compete with the scale of new donors it recruits for great causes, or has recruited over the last 17 years since its inception. Nothing can compare with the very predictable returns and clear returns that it generates for charities. And it's allowed us to invest in fundraising in a way that charities haven't been able to before, because we can demonstrate to our trustees, the people who entrust us with the privilege of fundraising for our charities, that we can deliver significant growth for the causes that we're passionate about. So I believe that face-to-face fundraising is the golden goose of our industry. I believe that we should protect it, that we should nurture it, we should look after it, and we should be really, really proud of it. Because 750,000 people sign up every year in the UK alone to a regular gift. That's 750,000 people who they stop and they listen and they talk to a fundraiser and they decide that, yes, I'm going to do something different today that will change the lives of people and animals tomorrow. And I don't think there's a more powerful act than that, signing up to a regular, ongoing gift after having talked to someone about a cause. And face-to-face fundraising, it doesn't just shed loads of money, 130 million in the UK each year. It also enables us to spread the word about the charities that we work for and indeed our great causes. Some of the charities we work for, their beneficiaries are able to tell their stories. That's not true for all charities. At Battersea, in fact, I believe we have a responsibility to tell the story of the animals, the lost and abandoned animals in our care, because they can't tell their stories themselves and they can't ask for help. So what face-to-face fundraising does is very simply ask people to help and ask people to help regularly. Now, let's be honest, I know Charlie was talking about the fact that not everyone loves face-to-face fundraising. In fact, some people love to hate face-to-face fundraising. And I'm proud to stand here today and say, well, I love to love it, in spite of that. Because I believe that with every conversation that the fundraisers that represent our charities, every conversation, every new donor that's recruited, every pound that is raised, our fundraisers, they transform the world for the better through the power of conversation and long-term sustainable giving. And for me, you can't get better than that. They spread positivity and passion. They spread the great message about the work that we do. They're energised and they're energising. And yes, not everyone likes them, but 750,000 people stop and listen and decide to make a difference as a result of talking to our face-to-face fundraisers. So because of the amount of money it raises, it's a simple idea, it's a scalable idea, it's certainly an idea that I wish I'd thought of, and I'll be forever grateful to Greenpeace because they did. Thank you.